Hey, welcome to Murderhobos Anonymous, episode 11. Wow, 11 episodes. We are streaming 5th edition D&D here at Playmore Games in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, I have a couple things to go over. The music that you might hear during the game mostly comes from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack, which you can find at soundcloud.com/arenanet. The background effects are from tabletopaudio.com, and battle effects are from battlebard.com. We are playing 5th edition D&D, but we are also playing with some house rules and some third-party sources that you can find below the stream window in Twitch or in the description of the video on YouTube. Also, welcome for the first time. We are streaming live on YouTube as well as Twitch. Hooray! Through restream.io. And so that's exciting. Hopefully it'll work this time. Yeah, we streamed over Facebook as well, but the stream crashed halfway through. That was fun. So, just stream you guys up a little bit. Last week, what happened last week? Let's see, we had an echo. Yep. We had an echo that took me 20 minutes, because I did have to find the time codes in the YouTube to post in the description. It took us 20 minutes to fix that. I believe it was, in fact, a cell phone.
Yeah,
it
was.
Cell phone on this side of the table.
I was not on this side of the table at the time.
I wasn't either.
And
I know exactly who it was.
And then we got started. We were just making our way into Forge of Fury, to the dungeon there. Also, Jordan, while you're here, choose a token for Nico. While I'm talking.
I like the Randriel.
Which one?
B6.
B6? This one?
No, this is the second one. Sorry, the second B6. Do I not know how to do numbers?
I don't think you know how to do numbers.
6B, B6.
Yeah, that is.
That's B6.
That's B6, but it's in the second set of
I was looking at 8, sorry. This one?
The Randriel.
Yeah.
That is pretty Randriel.
All right.
Looks like the Randriel. What is that?
That's Arendel's new costume in episode Pronto. The Dragoon chick.
Oh.
In 15, that's what she wears now.
Nice.
All right. Just set up your token here real quick.
Hey, Pronto.
15, man.
He's gonna take a selfie with the soldier about to shoot you.
Nice.
It's the best time to take one.
Of course. Relax.
The photos in Final Fantasy 15 are hilarious.
Yeah, they are. They're all so
What's
good.
your AC as Nico?
Nico is 15.
Man, everyone is 15. That's great.
Makes it easy to hit, right?
Yep. You have dark vision?
Yep, half elf.
All right.
Half elf,
Need
half
to do
bottom.
some...
I know that.
Coward does. Apparently.
On the bright side, we do have Rot, but Rot doesn't actually do anything to yell at us.
No, he is only strong when the party is strong,
Yeah.
which I hope is a way of balancing things. We'll see how things go. I may end up having one of you guys control it for a bit.
Jordan does that.
What?
I said Jordan can do that.
Using this wonderful script called Face to Face. Oops. That switches the dynamic lighting based on the turn order, which works great for in-person games. It's pretty useless for online games, but let me just double check that's working. Yeah, I think that's working. Alright, we have knives, we have Galerum, and we have Erd. Erd, I have a new thing for your token.
Ooh, what I got?
So you can see your token there. So if you decide to turn into a burb, I have a burb.
Yay!
Your token will automatically turn into a burb. Well, it won't automatically, but I will switch it over to one.
Oh, that's
Is
a
it a
fancy
kinku?
bird.
That's the fancy burb I have for you.
He's such a fancy bird! Does my swarm
And
get a
then,
token?
yeah, I do remember you turning into a spider as well.
I can't turn into a spider yet.
Oh, you can't turn into?
I can't turn into a
You
swarm
can,
of spiders.
you can regular, not a swarm, but you can turn into a regular spider,
Yeah, I can do
which
that.
is that.
Oh, she looks fancy.
Yeah.
So, I just did that real
You
quick.
can tell it's a lady spider because it has pretty eyelashes.
Yeah, sure, I totally noticed that when I did that.
You started early.
Rod along as well. So you guys had made your way into Forge of Fury, which is the ancient dwarven base called Kundrakar. And in proper, not necessarily murder hobos fashion, but this table of people fashion, you just skipped everything.
Yeah.
Like you did in Storm King's Thunder. You went down a chimney which popped you in the middle of the base, and then you immediately randomly decided to go directly toward the stairs toward the next level of the dungeon. Fought some orcs, fought some sturges, and
We knew we didn't need the XP anyway.
yeah, well, because it's party XP and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we need the items.
Yeah, that would be
Do
nice.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially a big, long, +2 weapon.
So here we are in. You just fought off some sturges in this area here.
The druid's sad because she couldn't befriend them.
Yep. I tried to befriend them. It didn't work.
Yeah, it did not work. It's
Feel
a very large area. There's let's see.
Ah, Green Mist.
Green mist.
Yeah, they popped up for a second.
What was green?
No, it's green went green for red. One other second.
Oh, that's probably the VMix being VMix, or it might have been the restream chat going wonky. Alright. Exploring the area, you find a iron grate to the east, up north here. There's an iron grate blocking the door there. Oh, really? I need to post some things about their dynamic lighting in this level. It's
Aww.
yeah.
Hey guys, look what I said.
See, they used a bunch of small boxes for the individual bars when you could just used a line. Really. Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't see.
Oh, there wasn't any. And honestly, it's an iron grate, so you can see through it anyway, so I'm not going to bother doing anything. Looking through, you see some, let's see. There's also several old skeletons lie scattered near the northern door, and there is smoke filling this room as well. And there's a northern door to the north. It's to the north here.
Open the door.
You can open the door. There's also the gate.
Should we check the door for traps?
Go for it. I'm gonna go look through the grate, see what I can see.
Looking through the grate, you see a passageway that ends with a pile of boxes.
Try to see if he
Looks like it might have been the pile of boxes in that other room that was blocking the passageway. You imagine that's probably what connects it.
Check the door for traps.
The door to the north is carved in the image of a glowering dwarf's face. Hinges are visible. And let's see. Roll a perception check, Nico.
15.
Oh, lovely. You see along the walls here, near the door, on either side, little spouts. Like fluid could come out of them.
Nice. There would be a way to disarm them.
Looks like a trap.
I mean, we can go cut the orcs in pieces and just stuff them in there.
Gross.
Ew.
They're small little holes.
He did say cut them in pieces.
If you stuff something really hard, you can get it in there. We're not going to do that, though. We want to disarm them in a normal way.
Oh, that's boring.
You don't want to cut up corpses to stuff.
Just grab one of Orange Bird's.
No! No! Bad. Bad. No, my burps.
The birds.
So would you like to try to disarm the trap with your thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
I failed. I set the trap off. It's like an 8. It sprays directly in my face. It hurts.
It does, in fact. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can't use that like that again. Oh god. 15.
Alright, so you'll take half of this.
I closed my eyes really tight so it didn't spray in them. That's what happened.
So half of 12, so 6 fire damage.
Fire.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
The sprouts are doing sprouting fire.
Did it just spit fire?
They spit hot fire?
Yeah, so you try to disengage the trap and you hear something go ka-chunk, and then coming out of all the spouts is what appears to be alchemist fire. So would you roll on the dex save?
That one was a 13.
That was a 13. Okay.
I just got dead to a trap.
I know you have a third backup character.
So...
What to do?
Hey, whatever
Alright,
happened to my
so
long-lost
you're
brother?
able to get the alchemist fire off of you, and you're fine now. It's just burning on the ground.
Okay, I stopped, dropped, and rolled.
Yep, you stop, drop, and roll, which is actually, I think, in fire safety is actually not what you do with napalm, because that'll just spread the sticky fire thing all over you. It's a tough thing. Yeah. I think. I can't remember. They didn't really talk about napalm much in Boy Scouts.
What?
Well, I mean, not officially. Yeah, I think for sticky, you generally just want to get the thing off. Like wearing synthetic clothing when you're on fire. That's why you never wear synthetic clothing in an environment where you could catch on fire, because unlike cotton, when it catches on fire, it just burns away. Synthetic things like polyester or vinyl, they will melt and stick to you while they're on fire.
It's very exciting.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Important information.
very important information.
Oh, you should have told me it was Red Day.
It's always Red Day. I've worn this shirt for the past like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yesterday was National Sunglasses Day.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't play this. Could have won. For us, it's Gray Day.
Deal with it.
All right. Well, there's a door, and it's open now.
Now that you got covered in fire.
I've disarmed the trap.
Yeah, you tripped the trap, and it looked like it was connected to the door. So there was what sounded like a counterweight dropping, and it actually pulled the door open when it fell.
It's an
door.
inefficient trap.
Burning passion came out.
You imagine in normal operation, you open the door and the counterweight drops, but you triggered the counterweight in your lame attempt to. I mean, come on, it was a DC 10. Actually, no, it was a DC 15. Sorry, DC 12 Thieves' Tools check.
It wasn't as lame as
So
it could have been.
you rolled what, an 8, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you find inside the full extent of the counterweight system, a series of pipes.
No, I still wouldn't have passed. Okay.
Connected to two 20-gallon copper drums. Does anyone have proficiency in alchemist supplies?
Somebody did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we did. I feel like we have an alchemist at some point. I don't know what
Guess
happened.
they disappeared.
maybe he has knowledge of past life alchemist.
That's a completely different character.
Yeah.
No relation. That character is off. I don't even remember their name.
Aaron.
They needed therapy after killing 18 children.
Yeah,
Goblin children, yeah.
Goblin children.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rob.
They got reassigned to the fridge. I've been watching Shield, Agents of Shield. So.
Does Rod have any proficiencies? Hey,
Hey,
Rod, do you know what this stuff is?
I don't know. Looks like fire stuff.
You know what? I think you're right.
The barrels they're not hot, but they appear to have some sort of gel-like material in it.
So take an empty flask, dip, throw at a wall.
Okay, go ahead and do an intelligence check.
Oh yeah, this is gonna work well for Galrum.
Oh no!
Nico stands away.
It's a 16.
Okay, roll a d4.
Smartest barbarian.
3.
You're able to salvage 3 flasks of alchemist fire. Somebody should probably write something down for
Laura,
since Laura's not here.
just put it in the Discord.
Good idea.
We're down.
You need to be our backup player. You're always here when we play.
Come
What's
on.
going on? You can work and play.
Yeah.
You kind of do.
I can't sit here since 11. My brain is mush. I have to go home and work after this. Actual work. This is not going to be great.
I got it. Tip.
Holler.
Huh?
I said holler.
Holla.
Holler, holler, holler.
There's a stairwell. There's also a grate, or a gate. Sorry, iron gate.
Do we see how to open the gate?
Can I try the iron gate? Does it actually lift?
Well, I feel like we've already figured out it's just to go the other way around, right?
It's rusted shut.
So even with all,
So you could force it open, or maybe
poke it
pick
with
it.
a sword that is supposed to break stuff.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to attack.
You got all the weapons.
15.
Okay. Go ahead and roll critical damage, because it crits on inanimate objects.
Does my half orc feet work with that?
It's a crit.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, extra die.
17, 24.
Yeah, you cleave it in half, and at this point it pulls away from the. Hey, fake wad for life.
That's the that says fake wad.
Fake wad for life. We'll go with
Yeah,
that.
fake one, of course.
Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, you cleave straight through the gate, and it's still attached on the hinges, but in 2 separate doors, so it's kind of like a kitchen door kind of thing, and you're able to pull it open. And walking through, you do see the boxes blocking the way.
So that confirms our roundabout. So turn around.
Good.
We know.
We did check all the paths over there, right?
I don't think.
No.
Okay, well
You
let's
found a secret door and you went that way.
maybe we should actually go check back over there then.
Oh, come on.
It
So
probably
let's
will
go
take us
progression.
around. Let's go up and it'll
So you
probably
want to
take us
progress,
around.
basically. Alright.
I thought that was the final room. We killed the boss.
Killed a orc.
Yeah.
Fine, we can go back.
It's up to you.
It's the backtrack episode. We don't have all of our players.
Fine.
Let's go see what we
Now's
missed.
the perfect time to kill a boss, though.
I think so. I really do.
Yeah, better XP if we were doing XP.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, if you two want to go forward, then we'll go forward. Your choice.
We can go back.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter. It'll probably just take us in a circle anyway.
I guess we're gonna check out the previous room.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, we'll do a little marching order here.
You're in the front to set off all the traps.
What's new?
You are a barbarian. You take the hits.
So can the druid.
I'm gonna use a hit die.
I don't think I need to. I'm fine.
All right, takes a little while to pull the boxes away, but you eventually do.
Why don't you just get full speed and run through them?
But you make your way through. Little centipede style here.
So we'll take the top left.
So there's that well again.
Yeah, the disgusting well.
And then I bathed in it. So I smell great right
Totally not a gray ooze in the well.
I don't think it's really any change, let's be honest.
Probably just smells slightly more worse.
now. I probably covered it up a little bit.
I think it was just a different kind of stink. Same level, but. Oh, there's another door that was not a secret door.
So you see
Is the box mimic gonna jump out?
there's a passageway over here which you follow. It goes back to that room with where you rescued the 2 prisoners.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
And then to the north here, you see there's a closed door to the west there, and to the east. To the east, and then to the west, there's a passageway leading off.
Do west?
Yeah, go west.
Why west?
Why not?
Go east.
But that's gonna connect over to the other area.
Yeah, and then we have a circle made, and we can just go.
Okay, how about this? We'll open that door. If we don't think it connects, we'll go west.
Okay.
And some niggas gonna start for traps.
Should I check for traps?
Maybe.
It's up to you.
I will perceive for traps. 16?
There's 16 traps.
16 traps.
You hear movement inside, clanking of metal.
There are bad people.
You hear a little shh, shh. Sounds like someone sharpening a sword.
It's time for triple B. Oh, we can't.
We can't.
We do have alchemist fire, though.
We do, but we
It
don't
hits
have the
one target.
breath.
Yep.
It's birds, breaths, and
I mean,
bombs.
we have Yawnings's bad breath. That could help.
Yeah, you can breathe and throw.
Yeah. No, you
They'll
throw.
probably be really weirded out. Like, why is that orc breathing?
Because I'm sad. It's my
No.
party.
What you gonna do?
I can send the burbs in.
This is
I'm fine with at least one bee. Like,
for all we know, it's just a blacksmith.
Yeah, and we'll open the door, and if we pass our wisdom checks,
we could pull that.
I have really good wisdom, so I'm cool with that.
it was an intelligence check.
No, it was wisdom.
A
Passed
decent
our wisdom checks, and
Yeah. Okay.
How about we just open the door?
okay, I open the door.
You open
Release
the
some
door.
burbs.
Barrels, crates, and sacks line the wall of this chamber. Among the loot, 4 oversized straw pallets and other simple furnishings show that it now serves as a bunk room. 4 bestial humanoids with feral eyes are cleaning their weapons and mending their gear. They spring to their feet and roar in challenge.
Eagle's like, this doesn't make a circle.
Wait, hold on. They roar in challenge.
Oh, I think that's a really challenging roar.
I'll take that initiative.
I got decent initiative.
All right, Gelram.
21.
21. Erd.
Also 21.
Also 21. Nico.
18.
Not 21.
Aw.
All right. Erd, you're first. You gonna throw some burbs?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some, huh? Sure. I think I have that one prepared.
Probably not.
I'm gonna send burbs for now. Yeah.
Yep, I got burbs for you. Burbs for days.
Natural 20. That's would be a
Who are you attacking?
Is there any distinguishing? Is there a reason I would target one more than another?
I mean, there are 4 in the room, and you can see all 4, so.
One's closer.
How about the furthest?
Furthest away, you can go all the way in?
Yeah, why not?
All right, attack this one.
I trust the burbs. Because they crit. They do good. There's our D6. That's 17.
They don't have a modifier?
Nope.
Wow. Your burbs eviscerate the orc.
These are ripped into shreds.
Like a
Good job, my darlings.
My pretties.
My pretties.
All right, Gelram.
They don't walk up between the two.
Oh, they're still following. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay, I broke the marching order there.
Don't go between them.
All right. Which one first?
The north one.
Recklessly?
Yep. Nice. 20. Unnatural.
Yep.
Plus 10. Plus modifier. 17 as well.
Okay. This is gonna be a real short fight. Anything else?
I'm trying to remember this. Is it when I kill something, right? I get to attack again?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yep.
Do you have 2 attacks? No, that's 5th
No,
level.
it's Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And your extra attack is at 5th level.
That's a 13.
13 is gonna hit, just barely.
17 again.
He had less hit points, he's gonna die too.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm going to get in the other one's face. I enjoy killing my lesser half.
Yep, you can make it there.
The half that makes you smell weird.
Nico.
I will.
No,
I
that's
guess,
the drow
I
part.
guess move up 1 and shoot the half orc with the longbow.
It's the half orc?
That's skill.
Well, he already said it.
There are orcs and half orcs.
Sorry, my bad.
The orc.
If he rolls a natural 1, there we go.
Oh, God. 11.
That misses.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh boy.
I shot the one I said I was going to.
All of the tactics that were written in the book are useless now. It's just going to attack you. $21. Wow, 14. You're not raging. Nope. Rod's gonna run in. And he's gonna run in and run in the corner and say, "Hey, orc, over here, man, over here!" And the orc's gonna be like distracted, and now the enemy has advantage to attack Rot and disadvantage to attack everyone else. Not that he's gonna survive, but Herd.
I was gonna send the birds again. They're doing good.
Yep.
12.
Nope.
Birds got distracted. Then I can do a thing. Yeah, I'll just throw a little produce flame.
Okay.
That's, I think, 13. 13?
13 is their AC.
Yay! We can actually hit. That's D8. 1 damage!
Okay.
So many hit points you had.
Nope. Galrum. Finish him.
Yeah. Even.
Erd has softened him up for you.
Yeah.
Don't you have advantage? Oh, what did you roll?
My bare minimum damage, so 15. To hit damage, it was 17 plus whatever. Wow.
All right. So, in the room, you find the orcs have 210 gold stashed in an iron cauldron under a vermin-infested bedding. Small pouch in another orc's bedding contains a topaz worth 200 gold and 2 onyx stones worth 50 gold each. And I will post that in the Discord as well.
Yay.
And alright, that's pretty much all you find in this room of worth.
And you said these packs were going to connect.
They could have. I'm not
Yeah,
good
it's
with math.
the supplies stockpiled here are the same as the other stockpiles. Look like trade goods and staples raided from travelers.
And now we know
Try the other direction.
And keep our eyes on the floor so we don't find any more pit traps, because that like almost killed my father once.
He's fine. He's still alive.
Somewhere.
There might have been one of his skulls back there.
It's fine.
I mean,
I suppose we will never know.
if he's not still alive, you know, at least you are, so...
Mama found him.
Mama found him!
Yay.
Continuing moving to the west. Eventually come to stairs. As well, the passage seems to continue on around a corner. To the north, there's another door.
Stairs?
Short flight of stairs lead up to a large iron-bound door. A blood-stained human skull is fixed to the center of the door by an iron spike. As well, there, at the end of the passage stands a statue of a fierce-looking dwarf in heavy mail armor. The stone warrior holds a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the other. The statue is about 7 feet tall and stands on a large stone pedestal.
It's totally not coming to life.
That's it there.
Totally not coming to life.
Of course not. What are you talking about? Of course not.
Go stab it with your sword before it comes to life.
Yeah.
So it's
What you
still
doing?
inanimate.
Where you going?
Human skull and that door statue up there.
And there's a door as well.
I guess let's go check out the statue, see if it has any writing on it.
Okay, who's doing that?
I guess I will.
I can do things.
I mean, you can roleplay your characters however you want. Okay.
I'll go check.
I mean, Gelmer would, but he's probably only going to understand like 3 letters.
Roll a perception check.
Can I help with that?
Please.
Sure.
I mean, to be fair, I said it before you rolled.
Yep.
20.
20. You think there's a pressure plate in the floor right here.
Ooh.
Can I try to disarm that?
Certainly. These tools. I think that's something you can help with, though.
I forgot that I had double 50.
I mean, I could throw a rod on it. That would help.
18.
18?
18 plus Dex. 21.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're able to jam the pressure plate so it does not move down. And looking around, the statue does not appear to be magical, though it does look like the face is hinged, kind of like a nutcracker, like the jaw would open up.
Oh, and then it'll like spew something horrible at us.
Like more fire.
Like more fire.
I guess you'll never know, unless you just rearm the trap and step on it.
What is it, a statue? Wait, is it a person? Is it human?
It's a dwarf holding a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the
I
other.
forgot we were in a dwarven fortress thing.
Yep.
And everything's
Yeah.
actually the stone.
We're not playing. We're not in Faerun anymore. We're in Dwarf Fortress.
But in both like the weapon and the thing's actual stone, it's all carving.
Yep.
You want to put our ear up to that door right there real fast while we're there?
Put my ear up to the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can help with that.
You can say, put your ear closer.
Yeah, you put your head here and I put my, my chest here. We've done this before. I've done it with my followers.
Yeah, it's funnier with your father though.
20 again.
You hear movement in the room. Sounds similar to that other room, sort of. People shifting around, some cleaning sounds, some metal clinking.
Do we want to send burbs in before we actually open the door?
I mean, I want to run
How
in.
would the burbs go through the door if they don't open it?
Crack it.
No. We swing the door open and we attack. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might as well just kill all the orcs.
I kicked the door open.
You are
They're terrible
very
people
enthusiastic.
anyways.
Kick the door open?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, then the door is open.
You are very enthusiastic.
Ah, great.
This chamber is filled with rough-hewn bunks, tables, and chairs, and the floor is strewn with filthy pelts. At first glance, it appears that a dozen or so humanoids might use this area as sleeping quarters. You see 4 orcs and a different-looking orc, and they immediately roar in rage and attack you. This looks like an orog.
What's an aura?
It's a different type of orc.
Okay.
A better kind of orc.
Me and Helm are going to have fun.
Yeah, here's an orog. That's...
Beautiful.
Oh,
Why is that little-
sorry. There we go.
Okay.
Thick.
Okay.
Extra thick.
You say extra thick about the aura.
So you can roll for initiative.
I got a 9.
17.
I got 23.
Rot rolled a 10.
It's okay, Rod.
All right, Gilram.
19.
Urge.
17.
17. Your burbs also rolled a 17.
Yes.
Nico.
23.
23. Wow. I think you're going first.
Finally, the rogue goes first.
All right.
So I'm not an assassin, so it doesn't matter.
All right, Nico, your turn.
I will viciously mock old Yarak and tell him that he is not impressive.
Okay.
You're only half of Gelrum. You're not cool.
Orog, more like, or not.
No.
Oh. It's a charisma.
Yes.
And he rolled a 19.
He's very confident with who he is.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's what you think.
Yes. He says, I have a +1 to my self-confidence.
Blast.
You gonna do anything else? All right, Gilram.
Does she have help actions?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can help. Can I help? I guess against old Yarak?
Okay.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you're within 30 feet, so you don't even have to move unless you want to move in. Okay.
I told him he's not impressive. He could probably just come and kill me in the head.
You gonna run up to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna rage first and run up to him.
Okay.
And since I have advantage, I don't need a reckless.
You would like to rage.
And that's a natural 20.
Nice. Huh? Yep. Facebook or Twitch and YouTube today. Let's see. We've currently got him in Twitch,
No.
and apparently one person on YouTube. I don't know who they are though.
Hi, friend on YouTube.
Hooray, YouTube!
Hello.
Are you ready for this damage number?
Yep.
31.
30. Oh.
You were half right.
You got a number right.
All right. He's not dead.
I don't have my second
Oh,
attack
man.
to one more level. That's only when one attack.
Urd.
Wait. I get a bonus action after critting with Great Weapon Master, don't I?
I don't think so.
I think it's only when they die.
You can make a bonus attack after critting or killing a creature.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
You gonna try and kill him?
Are you recklessing?
No, I'm recklessly. 18.
That is their AC.
Plus 2 makes it a 15. Plus 4. 11 makes it a 5. Plus 4 makes it a 9. Plus 10, 19.
He be dead.
You are very dumpy.
You guys in the background. I told you weren't impressive.
Do I have movement to get up in
regret
the
everything.
Do I have movement to get up in the northern orc space?
Yeah, you can step up 5 feet. Urd.
I'm gonna send in Burbs first.
Okay.
Plus 6. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. Wait. That was actually 18.
Yeah.
That's not it?
18
Yeah.
damage. Wow.
No,
No.
18 to hit.
Yes, 18 hits.
He was telling me no, I didn't. They can't do 18 damage. At least not regularly. Just 7.
7. All right.
And then I should probably do a thing too. Yeah, I'll throw a little produce flame and kind of duck backwards.
Okay.
Ah!
That one on the mic.
On the mic, come go on the mic.
On the mic, that one.
Nice. Should use that mic more often.
Let's start
right.
rolling on the mics? Yeah, that'd be pleasant.
Orc. Gonna run up to you. Oh, great axe to the face.
Has advantage.
He has advantage. That's a 14 with advantage.
Misses.
Another orc. The one with the burbs in his face is gonna hit the burbs with the great axe. An 8.
8 does not hit.
8's not gonna hit.
No.
Another orc. Running up to Gilrum. 18. That hits. 8 slashing. And the last orc, predictably, running toward Gilrum. Great axe to the face. Critical hit! That's terrible damage. 4 plus 3, 8.
4 plus 3 is 7.
7 damage. There we go.
3.
Math. I rolled a 1 on my math. Alright.
Due to half, the first guy actually hit me for more.
So Rot's gonna run up and be like, yo, Burbs, do your thing. He's gonna vicariously attack the orc with the Burbs.
Natural 20 again.
They were very inspired by his speech.
Yep.
Oh, do your thing.
10. 1.
Yeah, that's 21.
21?
Yeah, really, they did really good damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
2 5s,
Because it
a
was a
5,
crit.
and a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 6 is 21.
Because they only had 12 hit points. I wasn't sure if you were being clever and flipping the numbers.
I was not.
And then he walks up to the Burbs and gives them a fist bump with the claw. And he gets about 21 little
Yeah.
claw
Little claw
bumps. And then he steps back. Nico, would you like to enter the room?
No, I'm just gonna shoot at the orc swarm on the bottom. Orc swarm.
The orc swarm.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh!
swarm
Don't
of
give
orcs.
him ideas.
It's a gargantuan creature.
You formed the head.
I crit.
His AC would be lower in that case.
Crit.
You crit?
Yay.
Nice.
It's the crit battle.
What are you attacking with?
If only Laura was here.
Longbow
Yeah.
with sneak attack, which is gonna be crappy. Oh, you got it.
Ah, wrong one. No, not close enough.
Laura, we're all critting. You should be here.
Yeah, seriously.
This really is looking at
25.
Wow. Nice. Just grab. All right, Gelram.
Turns around and
Finish
attacks.
this. Which one?
The one to my left.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Yep.
oh my god.
Reckless
Probably
attack
dead.
for the win.
6, that's 9, that's 11, plus 4, which is 15, plus 2 from the rage, which is 17, plus 10, 27.
Okay.
Turns to the next one.
Who needs extra attack?
17.
Yes.
Minimum for 15.
He's dead.
Or I should be 17 because I'm plus 2 from the rage.
I feel like I leveled up.
I know, that's why I love Final Fantasy. When you win a battle, it feels good. Feels good, man.
I'm level 39 now. 39.
You're actually 11 off from the original launch cap.
It only took about a week. With like 200% extra every time I leveled.
You're about to get to the Dragon Song War and you get to see dragons and shit.
When do I get to jump on stuff?
No, that tower me and Tracy were doing?
Yeah.
You find in a loose stone on the south wall a sack holding 250 silver and 40 gold. And on Old Yorick you find a potion of healing.
Anybody hurt?
No. You have hit die.
I know I have hit die, I'm fine.
Everything's
Yeah.
checking. I think
We
we're all
have the
good.
same number of hit points.
I took 6.
I'm sure that
7
all of
damage.
those orcs are probably really interesting if they even had a chance to have a turn.
Especially Yorick, I was hoping to see what he could do.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it didn't work out.
You gotta love great weapon magic with a magic weapon.
Roll perception check.
You want, I can give you advantage, I have it, I'm proficient.
Sure.
So we'll rely on your dice.
21.
You find a secret door, which yet again is on the token layer for some reason.
Is it
We
the
also
S?
see the S, yeah,
Yeah.
for secret.
I thought that just meant
It's another thing I need to submit to the bug report is all of the secret door tokens are on the token layer. Find a secret door.
S for secret.
Checking for secret traps.
Checking for secret.
It's too late now. We just kicked it open. We're like, yeah, door. Why are they gonna trap a secret door?
I mean, I would personally.
Because they want it to be secret, they don't want people to go through it.
Yeah, remember the secret door we found in the very beginning of our adventure with my father, and when he tried to open it, a needle pierced his hand, and I grabbed his hand and ripped it off the needle?
Yeah, that was fun.
No, I wasn't there for that.
Behind
Oh, that's
that
right, you
door
weren't. There's
is
this alchemy-
another
you're an
secret
alchemist,
door.
dude.
It's not a secret on this side.
I guess we gotta push that one open and fight more
Down
stuff.
step.
Yep. Kick it open.
And you fall into a pit trap because you've got the look.
Okay.
That's fine.
You gonna step out?
After peeking around the corner,
Oh, you're gonna peek around the corner.
I'm like, oh shit.
Roll a stealth.
Longbow, longbow, longbow.
Alright, die. 21?
Okay. The orcs appear to be looking through slits. There's interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see 3 orcs to the south there, looking with longbows, looking out through arrow slits.
I motion to my friends and go,
What?
All right then. And one of the orcs goes, "Huh? What? Wait, there's intruders. They're on the wrong side."
I'm gonna roll to attack Gelrin. I missed.
Yeah. But you can roll for initiative if you wish.
Okay.
All right. Galrum.
21.
Herd.
I got like an 8.
An 8.
8.
8. Nico.
8.
8.
8 buddies.
Yeah.
All right, Galrum.
This is one of the things from 5e limits you. So I would love to just dash down there, pick the first dude up, and ram them into each other. I guess let's run up to the first guy.
Oh, it's 25 feet to there. Go ahead and make your grapple.
19.
All right. He's going to do an athletics. Double 19s. So he just
Stalemate.
beats you.
Yeah.
Yep. He rallies up against you and says, "You're not going to push me." What would you like to do? You can attack, it's fine.
Want to stab him?
It would have been more interesting if you'd actually done it, but it's alright.
16.
Yep.
15.
I'm not dead. That's surprising with you. Brett's gonna run up and say, "Good job, Galrum! Hit him again! Hit him again!" I'm sure my attacks aren't overpowered at all.
16.
That hits. He has 3 hit points. He's dead. All right.
Wow, that's great.
This guy hears the alarm. Seriously, these S's are still on the wrong layer. Not very secret anymore. Oh, they don't even have doors. Nice job, Rokai. Well, he gets to there. Alright, the orc to the south here is going to step over and shoot you with a longbow. 13? Heard.
Can I peek around the corner so I can actually see them? Okay. I can only see those 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ice knives hits.
Only 5 feet.
Okay, damn, I'm playing all the wrong things.
That's always like Shatter's the one that you can do better.
What's Shatter?
It's a second level spell.
And you guys came in during the day, right?
That was 38.
But it's at a 10 foot.
Okay. Can I do Shatter? Yeah. I can do that.
I believe that
There
George
you
going
go.
to shatter them.
Some light
Yeah.
passing through the arrow slits there.
I'm going to try and shatter those two.
Okay.
That's,
It's a con save, right?
yep. Save.
2 con saves.
3 days.
Check. What's your DC?
Mine is 14.
14. Go ahead and roll damage.
5, 10, 13. 13.
Save for half.
Yep.
One succeeded, one failed. And the one who failed died.
Yay.
And I'll send your burps in to finish off the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send the. I haven't told them.
What's their speed?
That's a good question.
Well, can they move at least 30 feet? 'Cause
Yes.
That's enough. All
The
right.
birds can move 50. The bats are only 30. So that's 22.
That hits. Burps be overpowered.
And 5 damage.
I'm not dead. Nico.
Oh, try to shoot the last one.
All right.
19 plus 5.
Yep.
And the birds are an ally.
Protect my birds.
Yeah, it's dead. 15.
Odie's a paladin and cleric.
Okay. We're gonna go skip ahead, saying these guys were a little more, a little faster than they actually were. These two. All right, Gilram. Yeah, you can see another orc with a longbow and some other orcs to the south.
I'll go down there.
No. Just skip through here. There we go. Who are you attacking?
Probably the normal orc for 18.
Yep.
16 damage. And now it's at the longbow.
What's the damage? What's the hit?
Crit.
Oh, okay. You gotta tell me these things, you know? Important to, you know, mock Laura with later.
Yep.
19, 23 plus 10, 33.
All right. And I think that was all your movement to get there. So the orc gets to go. What?
He has advantage, yeah.
He has advantage.
Come on, crit big guy.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh, 12.
And I was not raising.
Nope. Rod's gonna run up, be like, "Good job, Gilram. You can do it."
Oh, he's so encouraging.
Is that another attack?
Yep.
Finally I missed.
So yeah, by the way, these vicarious attacks are reactions as far as actions go.
Let's go.
And they're optional. You don't have to do it when he asks you to.
But it would be rude.
You're making the barbarian attack again, he's gonna take it.
Nico.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
That's you.
that's you.
I thought Erd went before me.
Oh, I resorted. That's probably why.
Oh, okay. Is that 30 feet to there?
Yes.
Do I have to be able to see someone to tell them they suck?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
They only have to be able to hear you.
Okay. I will tell him that he sucks. And he's going to die.
That's mean. You're a mean person.
You're trying to kill us, and it's probably not going to work anyways.
Double 11s.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll damage. You can't possibly kill him with it.
One.
That hurt.
You wounded his
You hurt my
pride.
feeling. I'm gonna kill you. Erd.
Good luck getting a chance to go first.
I'm gonna send the verbs first.
Okay.
Oh, birds failed.
Critically failed it.
Yeah, they could have failed. Yeah.
They pecked each other. There's one less in your swarm.
No. Yeah, they got the disagreement. And I'm gonna do.
You can't see them.
I can't see.
No, you can just barely see the orc. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll just throw a little freeze flame.
Sure.
Yeah. 12?
Nope. Gelram.
We should let him be able to go.
He's been hurt. If you know how you add causes on it.
Unnatural 20.
Yep.
16 damage.
Well, okay then.
But his feelings were hurt.
Right.
Yep.
You
Then
did
his,
you did the extra point that mattered.
yep. And then his body was hurt. His feelings got hurt first. Then gets the rest of it.
I just wanted to make his outsides match his feels hurt as his inside.
So, this area here. So you can see some arrow slits leading outside. And moving around the edge here through a corridor. Oh no, he goes through the wall.
Oh no!
This map is ridiculous.
Little.
You find a door leading out, and there's some other doors, and you can open the door, all the doors.
This is the way we were supposed to have come.
This is the front door.
Wait, this is the front door?
Yeah, this appears to be the front door, the dwarf door.
Nice.
Oh, so it's tiny.
I mean, does it lead out to like a field or something, or?
An entryway. There's also a great door opens into a large hall. A narrow ledge overlooks a deep, dark crevasse that cuts the room in two. A dangerous-looking rope bridge, frayed and thin, spans the gap. Water gurgles and rushes. Somewhere far below, two copper braziers braziers.
Brazier.
Two copper braziers burn brightly on either side of the door, illuminating the western half of the room. Another ledge is barely visible on the other side of the chasm.
It's orcs, so I mean.
Yeah, I can see it.
Also,
my thing is, I'm trying to think in character when's the last time we actually long rested.
also,
There's some enemies.
there are some enemies.
That's cool.
They snarl and move forward and hoist javelins that look like they're about to throw them at you.
I will shoot one with an arrow.
No, shoot, they close the turn order by accident.
I had 21. They both had 8s.
I don't mind rolling again, though.
Yeah, we could roll again.
Can I roll like a 4?
Roll for initiative.
Ah! It doesn't change.
We got 14 this time. Change for me.
Changed for me by a lot.
Gelram.
14.
Erd.
14.
14. Nico. 8. Swarm is 14. Oh, my sunlight sensitivity seems to be kicking in again. Nice reflection from the table. Yeah, a little bit. Erd.
Oh, I go first?
Yep.
14. Okay.
It's 35 feet across the chasm there.
I
Okay.
thought there was a orc that went faster.
35 feet. Yeah, I can send my birds over. And have them attack one of them first. They got an 11.
That's gonna miss. What would you like to do?
I can do an actual attack. I guess I'll just produce flame. And I don't think a 12 hit.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Gale run.
You've got too many 20s before.
And it's 35 to get across the whole bridge.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I mean there is a rope bridge.
A fraying rope bridge.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going over. There's no birds over. I can fly.
Looks wobbly.
I was just wondering if I could get like 10 feet on the bridge and jump the middle part of it, which is probably where all the weight would be, and land on the other end.
Jumping puts a lot of strain
Yeah, I
because
know.
it's like lean down and then it falls.
He'll carefully walk over.
Okay, you can move at half speed. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
You might want to just throw a javelin.
Yeah, it was.
So that athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
14.
Okay, yeah, you can move at half speed. Gets you to here.
Alright, I'll throw a javelin.
Okay.
Credit.
Of course you did. Recklessly or no? Oh,
No,
just regular.
just regular.
You chuck the javelin, it impales itself in the eye socket of the orc, who tips forward and falls off the edge.
So I take out another javelin and throw it.
Wait, I thought you
Clattering.
only do that if you use straight weapon master.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good point.
Yep.
Dang.
Nico.
I will try to shoot the other one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a bow.
I crit.
Laura!
This would have been the day, because apparently today is the day of critting.
9.
And the next week we're all just going to fail.
27. 30.
Damage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Okay.
I like birds.
Well,
Yay.
okay. I guess no one's falling down the cliff then.
Nope.
Meow.
The enemies fell down the cliff.
They did.
They did.
The birds fly over the cliff. Whee!
Oh, good. We can walk carefully across without.
Yes. It was only during combat that you had to make checks. All right. There's a door. You go through the door.
This is going to be the main entrance out. Isn't it?
Well, that was the main entrance.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's what I'm trying to think. What was the last time we actually rested in character? I assume it was before we actually came down here.
I think so.
Yeah, you haven't rested since you entered Fort of Fairy.
Yeah, I could do that.
And how long have we been technically down here, you would think? If we just look outside
Like
right
an
there?
hour or two. Maybe 2 hours. 3 hours.
I don't know. That's not my max without having a nap.
Yeah, we'll call it like 4 hours.
I'm trying to think if it's worth.
What, are you out of rages?
No, I'm not a racist. I'm just trying to think in character.
You make your way through the passage while you're thinking about resting, and you find yourself back in that that room with all of the where you freed the prisoners.
Hey, they're still here.
Are those the prisoners?
Yeah, they haven't climbed up the rope yet.
Well, yeah,
We can see them.
They did.
I can't see anything. Nothing at all. I'm just trying not to look at things.
Okay, so can we go back, circle back? We're taking a nap.
So the only mapping the whole place in your head, you're pretty sure the only place you haven't been is that stairwell with the skull attached to it.
Yeah. So I guess that's what we're gonna backtrack and whatever.
Let's do
Can
it.
we go to there?
Yep.
Without taking a rest?
I'm okay.
I got rages left.
I got 2 first level and 2 second
So I don't
level.
get anything back when going for a short rest. Because our long rests with our new rules are technically only like, what, 8 hours?
Long rest is
15 minutes. Short rest is 15. Long rest is still 8 hours.
Yeah.
We're only allowed to take 2.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, by the new rules, we're only allowed to take 2.
Yeah, only take 2 short rests per day.
I think that makes sense.
Because they're only 15 minutes long. In game, 15.
All what is back is a hit die anyway.
Yep. And any resources that normally recharge.
Okay. But I still have my wild shapes, and I still
Yeah, no,
have a
we're
few.
good.
If you need some health, I can give you some good berries. I only have 10, but you want some berries?
Yeah, I'll probably take some berries. That's 8.
Oh, and you can spend hit dice at any time, of course.
Simon, you want to give me?
I have 10. You can take them all if you want. How many you want?
I'll take 6.
6? Okay.
Sure, that's my max health. No. Yeah, I'm 7 off, that's fine.
How's Nico looking?
I'm good.
Okay.
Opening the door.
Yeah,
It's not locked, but it's heavy and hard to move.
Is it trapped?
Does not appear to be.
Yay.
it's the knife for crits. I critted, and I guess was this first a strength check.
Yep.
So 23.
Yep.
Busted open.
Beyond the door lies a small chamber covered in poorly cured animal hides and illuminated by smoking torches and bronze sconces. The smell is indescribable. A monstrous creature about 10 feet in height steps forward, a massive axe in one hand. 2 huge wolves strain at, well, technically they're large, not huge, strain at chains held closely in its other hand. You think to challenge the great Ulfi? That's Ulfi? We'll go with Ulfi. The creature booms, "Fuck, Thrag, Atta!" It drops the chains, and as the wolves spring forward, it charges you with a roar of rage.
I think we had the wrong room. Goodbye.
And this is Great Ulfi.
Great. Oh, nice.
Aw, I like him.
Yes.
You like all of the evil
This is
NPCs.
a weird night.
Did you crit on your initiative?
Initiative.
Clearly, the problem with the crits is not is Laura. She's the problem. Whenever she's here, we
I'm
can't-
even in her seat.
Yeah. That's so sad. Oh, and we'll do epic music for this one.
Aw, me and Thrag go at the same time. Good dog, Thrag.
Gilram.
23rd.
23. Erd.
19.
19. Nico.
8.
Huh?
8.
8.
Third one.
There we go.
He goes like, hurry and charge in the room, Kelrim. They can get too close to me.
Gilram.
Yeah, let's move forward because we can't get to Great Buffet.
Oof.
Ah, some of Ravens is still following you.
He'll attack that.
Aw, you beating up dogs now?
18.
That hits.
28.
All right. Vac. Gonna shift over and bite you. 19. Go ahead and make a strength save.
Oh, he's a wolf. That's right. 20.
Yeah, you're good. Take 5 piercing.
2? Or
5.
3? Well, half.
Oh, 2. Always roll down.
Yeah, I am raging, by the way.
Okay. Rot is going to suggest the Gelram attack back if he wants to. You know, it's up to you. You know, hey, you should attack him again because he looks hurt. You might be able to kill him. What happened? What happened? Oh, that's okay. You'll do better next time. Third.
I miss Sif.
Could I hit? Okay, I can't hit the two wolves.
You can shatter them.
Did I do both of them?
Shatter hit everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 foot. Is
okay.
it 15 foot?
I thought it was 10.
10 foot? Yeah, 10 foot would reach everyone.
Okay.
You can aim it up too. They're big. They're large, so you're missing me.
Or you can hit Gelram, who cares?
I would like to not hit Gelram.
He takes half damage.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's D8. 17.
Vac goes down. Ulfi failed his save.
I was like, whoa, Ulfi's weak.
And, let's see.
I didn't think our Dragonborn was still here.
Yeah. And if you're wondering why Erd isn't trying to befriend it, he's really more into like little creatures. These are a little big.
Sonic Blast spell. And the Burbs?
The Burbs can attack, I guess the other wolf.
Thrag?
Yes. Uh, 21.
That hits.
For 5.
Okay. Great Ulfi. He has a great axe.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
It's gonna hurt.
13?
Misses.
Oh, he had advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, 14.
Misses.
Let
it's
me
multi-attack.
see if he had,
Multi-attack.
yeah.
You probably should.
I mean, the Orrag had multiple.
He's just an ogre. Yeah, just an ogre.
Wow, because I know the Orrags usually have multi-attacks back in the other room.
Orogs?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
He didn't, no, he just died instantly.
I know.
He didn't even get a turn. Nico.
Nico's going to tell Thrag that it is a bad dog.
Oh.
And it needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save, not a curse one?
Yeah, apparently I was reading it wrong.
Oh, Grace's Mockery is a wisdom save?
Yeah. My bad.
Alright.
Yes. It takes 3 damage. And
Apparently it sounds like Yoshi.
This giant wolf.
and I will help against the next Great Ulfi,
So Galerum against Great Ulfi.
I guess.
Alright, as you do that, Thrag is gonna rush forward and attack you.
Nico's like, that's okay, you're a bad dog.
That's disadvantage, yeah.
He's gonna like crit me twice.
Oh, actually, he has Pack Tactics. He's gonna attack Galerum.
Ah, so he has normal.
So he is, the attack is straight. That's a natural 1.
That's the easiest thing to hit. I'm even helping you guys hit me.
Galerum.
That's only a 15 against Great Ulfi.
That hits. He's an ogre.
Plus 4, start 23.
Solid hit. Rot's gonna say, Nico, you look like you're in a bad spot. Maybe you should hit that wolf again.
Do you even have a melee weapon out?
No. So I'm gonna Thunder Wave.
You can, I believe if I read this again, Weapon attack against an enemy of their choice, or cast a spell, or cast a cantrip targeting an enemy of their choice. So you could viciously mock it again.
You're a bad dog.
Yeah. So Rod says, "Yeah, Nico, tell that wolf what's up."
You're a bad wolf.
You're a bad wolf.
You're such a bad wolf, I think you're a dog.
Uh-oh, David Tennant's gonna appear.
I can't cast a first level spell, right?
No, it's a cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yep.
And he rolled a 12.
Yes, you failed. For 2 damage.
All right.
It's getting worse.
Now you can actually ice knife there within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah. They're close.
Bird.
I'm gonna throw an ice knife.
Ooh.
So I can get both of them.
Yep.
12.
It's like an ice blast.
Sounds very icy.
12 misses.
Both of them?
Actually, who were you attacking? Who were you
I
attacking?
thought it's in a 5-foot radius.
Right, but it has to
You
hit
have
one
to hit.
first.
Oh, I'd probably target, I guess, the wolf, because,
The wolf that misses.
Over probably would hit it on the nose.
sorry.
Now your birds get to attack.
Yeah. Wait, I still, wait, I thought it still does say even if it hit or miss the shard
That was
explodes.
really loud. Sorry.
Hit or miss the shard explodes, the target creature.
So they both have to make dex saves now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, then it just takes the secondary damage.
Yeah. Which is minimal anyway.
Ulfi rolled a 1.
Wow, that's how much damage he takes.
And the Thrag rolled a natural 1.
Okay, well, they both can take 2 whole damage,
Wow.
right?
Someone's down.
And between Ice Knife and Vicious Mockery, you guys are doing great.
I know, right? Well, the birds can go too.
Yep. Burbs are known to destroy enemies very quickly.
Surprisingly enough. Yeah. They still
attacking?
attack the wolf? Yeah, you got the orc. Go ahead. I'll do the wolf.
16 plus 6.
Yep, 21.
That hits.
Well, 21 hit, 22 hit.
22 also. 10.
Looking hurt. Great Ulfi gets to go. Great axe to the face.
That time he doesn't actually have advantage.
He does?
No, because I was health, remember? So I didn't agree. So I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a 22 to hit.
Fun.
24 slashing.
Nice.
It's a good thing you're raging right now.
Yep.
That was not a crit. It's 2d12 on that great axe. Ogre-sized great axe. Nico.
You are the worst dog.
You want to kill him with Vicious Mockery.
You could kill him with a vicious mockery. He has 2 hit points left.
We can hope that he dies with being the worst dog.
He really takes a lot of pride in being a
17.
good dog.
He's not the worst dog.
He's not the worst dog, and he
like-
gets to attack you now.
He's like, I might be a bad dog, but I'm not the worst. That was my brother.
Not as bad as you. 8.
He tried.
He tried. Would he have had advantage for some reason?
No.
Then it would have been a 21.
If he had attacked Gelrim,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
But you've been damaging him way more than the Gelrim has. Gelrim.
his poor
Now I
pride.
were reckless since I didn't get help.
Oh crap, I forgot. I always forget.
That's a natural 20.
Yep. It's a crit. Laura.
Wow. 10, 15, 18, 20 with the rage damage, plus 4 because of my modifier. So 34. And now I get to finish the wolf too.
Yeah. 14 to hit.
21 to hit.
2 hit points left.
I wanted to kill it with the worst dog. It's your fault, Doug.
I'm in a rage. I don't care. You know, Frothbeard. The name. Delvin Frothbeard.
Your beard is currently very frothy.
Yeah.
Frothy.
Frothy. So, Gorum being Gorum, he wants to see if he can lift that ogre axe.
You can pick it up, but you can't wield it.
He can still
too
go
big.
ham on a corpse with it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's making ogre pieces right now.
Ogre chunks to fit in any more like
What was it?
fireballs?
Ogre? It's ogre pudding is what he's making.
Ogre patties?
Yep.
I'm gonna have hamburgers.
Poor great Ulfie.
Probably deserve
It wasn't that
Ain't
great.
so great anymore, mother.
It's one thing to be murderhobos, it's not to be like sociopath.
That's the difference. He's a murder hobo normally, and then when he rages, he goes into sociopathy.
Oh, good. Just
So there's something in here that someone would probably want.
let's look around.
Great Ulfie keeps his hoard in 2 large wooden chests against the south wall.
You filled these?
440 gold,
Yep.
and 1,600 silver, and a potion of climbing,
Ooh.
and a +1 rapier.
Ah.
The ogre would never stoop to wielding the delicate blade like some prancing bard.
Wait, is that part of this?
That actually said, I copied the whole thing into Discord.
That is so rude.
He really did.
Yep.
The bard will take it.
The prancing bard will prance over and take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, +1 rapier.
Yay.
Not bad. And you get the achievement for getting 100% completion on the Mountain Door map. Because this is totally a video game. Oh, look, we lost all our viewers.
Oh no.
We didn't have any.
I'm down to my last rage. So I have 1 rage left.
We finished it, so it's okay.
No, now we're about to go down to another floor.
Oh,
There's another floor.
at 7:30
Yeah.
we had 2 viewers on YouTube.
Ah.
Yay.
Did we ever go north through that dwarven door right there?
Yeah, there was only a small room, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just the trap.
Oh, okay. Should we
Head
take,
down into the darkness.
Should we take a long rest?
That's up to you
Here?
guys.
You have 1 rage left.
I have 1 rage left, yeah.
I-
And I'm down to 2 hit die.
I think sleeping is good.
So I guess we're all voting to take our long rest there.
Okay. Let me just make sure that's
Possible?
a likelihood.
Before we go down to level 2.
Yeah. You can take a long rest.
And then so that uses all of them. And then our long rest happens and we get them all back.
Yeah, so you general advice is to use all of your hit dice to get up to full or as close to full as you can, and then after the long rest, if you're still not full, then you use more.
And use my spells for
you use all your spells to make your good memories. And then,
Yep.
And my health is still 100%. I haven't been getting it.
well, you're playing a good druid then.
Yay.
The long range druid. You're not like my druid who was up in everybody's
You're
face.
playing a good land druid or
Yeah.
whatever druid you are.
Because
You're
my
not,
moon druid
not
was,
moon druid.
my moon druid was eating people as frogs. Yeah, I'm only 4 off from max, so it's a biggie for me. And we hit level 5. Psych. Yeah, we're not leveling for a while.
No, I think probably at the end of this level. I think this is.
Totally level now.
He already gave us the 4th level technically early.
That's cool.
Actually, yeah, because you advance to 5th level at the end, which means you're 4th for most of it. I'll probably bump you to 5th for the last half.
Next week?
Who knows?
I don't think you're getting through this map in half an hour.
Oh, we can do it.
I mean, Gower could just rage and run through it, draw aggro and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You got 2 DPS. We have no healers, but it's okay.
Yeah, 2 DPS, sort of a healer-ish.
I can heal if needed.
Yeah, because the birds are 1 DPS, you're the other DPS on the tank,
Yeah.
and then she's the healer.
Yeah, see, we're fine. We're
No
totally
heal
good.
spells.
Heal spells.
She can upcast.
Yeah, like healing word and junk.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
we're
good
good.
berries.
Run through, draw aggro. We're good.
Let's go.
That
Final
works,
Fantasy
right?
14. Yeah, and you're playing an MMO. You haven't got to those pools yet, or well, no, I
The
guess Tracy did
stairway twists and turns
Where you just pull the whole
a
dungeon.
long way downward. The floor has been cut into hundreds of shallow steps, but the walls and ceiling are still natural rock. About 60 feet down, a rushing stream spills from a narrow, winding tunnel to the north. The rill is only 2 or 3 feet wide.
That is only 2 or 3 feet wide?
Rill, R-I-L-L. It's like a small stream.
Oh. Like a creek.
Okay.
I think a rill is smaller than a creek. He says.
I mean, creeks can be pretty small.
A small stream.
Okay.
That's what a rill is.
I don't like that word. It's weird.
I
You
think
beat Salmon and go upstream.
In hill slope geomorphology, a rill is a shallow channel no more than a few tens of centimeters deep, cut into soil by the erosive action of flowing water. Similar but smaller in size channels are known as micro-rills. Larger in size channels are known as gullies,
It's been like
according to Wikipedia.
9 years since I took geology.
Right?
The rill continues and narrows into a channel here, but it is wide enough to walk over to the north-ish.
want to walk along the
Follow
water.
the stream.
And then there's also a passageway leading away.
Dude, long flowing hair, dyed all brown, and start walking on the water.
100% as a kid, I would have just walked along the water.
I would have walked along the
It's
water
a
too.
few tens of centimeters deep.
I don't know, that sounds dangerous.
I don't think we can swim it, guys.
I push Gilram.
We're going. Is that
You
northeast?
gonna go through up the stream?
Yeah.
We're gonna be salmon. We're gonna go upstream.
Wait, is the water flowing that direction?
Uh,
I assumed it was going the other way.
no, it goes. You're following the path the stream is going, so you're going downstream.
Oh, okay.
But do we want to go upstream or we want to go downstream?
Upstream,
go upstream. I
don't
it
think we
spills from a narrow crack.
We can go upstream though.
Yeah, we're going to the narrow path then. See where the water source is coming from. Intervene. Okay, we're headed down.
Okay, you all have dark vision, right?
Yep.
Okay. You see a small cave.
Corpse in it?
Thank God for us. Oh, I thought we were going the other way. We're still going this way.
No, we can't go the other way. It's too small.
That's fine.
Oh no.
It's a draw corpse, right?
You
Daddy,
see
no.
a dwarf explorer, desiccated corpse.
You were raised by dwarves, right?
There's a leather pouch
Yeah.
on the dwarf.
So we take the leather pouch.
Hey, don't desecrate the dwarf.
It's already been desecrated.
Yeah, man. It's not cool.
You
I was
can,
raised by dwarves.
You gotta loot the body.
I'll distract him for a minute if you need that to kill it.
You can.
Try to loot the body and then it comes to life and attacks.
No.
Oh.
You roll for initiative.
Wow. For once. It's beautiful.
No, it's not. That's the opposite of what you wanted to take.
Garum.
5.
Wow.
That's
Nerd.
literally the opposite of what you
16.
16. Nico.
19.
I never roll low on this.
19?
Yes.
I'm happy when I roll low.
Here we go. All right, Nico, you hear some buzzing. Actually, roll a d4.
1.
A sturge flutters up from the ground and looks like it's about to attach to Gillen.
I'm gonna try to stab it with my +1 rapier.
Wow.
Yay. I missed. 11.
Yep.
I look sad.
Bart's gonna be like, what's going on? I can't see anything.
Oh wait, can I help? I want to help against the sturge.
Sure. Erd.
It's just the one sturge?
So far.
Okay, I'm gonna send burbs.
Burbs go in. Roll the d4.
Roll D4?
Yes.
1.
Okay. As the burbs fly in, you hear another fluttering sound of a sturge.
Ooh. 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
The burbs have advantage.
They did 9 damage. Oh, they have advantage. Well, anyway.
Well, roll to see
The
if you crit.
stirs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You always roll to see if you crit.
Okay.
The burbs attack the stirb. And the stirb derbs.
Sturb derb.
Yes.
Oh, my derbs.
Alright. The stirb attacks the girl rim. 24.
It hits.
Okay.
It's got a fucking attach.
Yep, it attaches to you.
Oh, I got a friend in me.
Got a friend on you. It is going to do
Oh, man. It's gonna start sucking my blood.
7 damage. And it is currently a turch to you.
Third.
Didn't want to try to attack the burbs.
Gilram.
What is this? I'm gonna run into a wall and squish it against the wall.
Which wall?
Forward through the flock.
What do
Okay.
the burbs do?
I just thought this was attached to me.
We're still,
The
still
birds
following.
can, the
Stop
birds can go
following.
out of the way.
Right, you... Oops. Well, actually, that'll just go with you. Go ahead and roll a d4.
The burbs dodge.
Thankfully. 2.
Birds can go on the same space as other creatures, so.
I know. As you enter the cave, 2 more stirbs wake up.
Could we light the whole cave on fire?
Probably. You could have shattered them at a time.
And so you're attacking the stirb?
Yeah, it's on me.
Yep.
13.
That misses. Alright, more stirbs. Stirb is going to attack the half-orc.
You're gonna get all your blood run out. You're just gonna shrivel.
9. Were you recklessly attacking the stirb? Oh, well, 16. That hits.
Oh, yeah.
5 piercing. And it is attached to you. Alright, the other...
on fire!
the other stirb is going to attack Galrum.
Oh, it's a crit.
19. Oh, it is a crit.
Yep.
8 piercing, and it is attached to you.
Yeah, sweet.
Hey, who has
Is
those?
this what you mean by making friends with these creatures? 'Cause I'm doing a good job.
Hey, I'm giving up on these guys. Don't worry. Just kill them. It's cool. Thanks for
Nico.
trying.
Can I thunder wave you?
Yes, you may.
And the burbs?
No, I'm gonna go into it next to the burbs and thunder wave.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh god, I've summoned more. 1.
Okay.
Thank you for not attacking birds.
Another stirb appears next to you and wakes up.
Yes, it's going to be thunder wave too.
Okay. Everyone roll. Was it Dex? Con?
Yep.
I'm assuming a 23 saves.
Yeah.
No, I'm super powerful.
Do birds have to? Okay.
By the way, this is disturbed.
I would. That seems like the most ugly, precious rat.
Right?
You definitely
Yes.
like everything evil.
Thank you. Yes, it's an ugly.
This is Jordan.
That's why Erd tried to befriend them, and you know what? They didn't care, and he doesn't care anymore. Fuck you.
On the bright, 14 damage.
I can't have all the disturbs on top of you, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to move them over so I can actually select them. Okay. Let's do a GURP check.
Group check.
Kern. What's your Durcy?
Probably 14.
I think it's just 13. Yeah, just 13.
What's this, the damage?
14.
14?
Yep.
I don't really need to do this.
Oh, sorry.
The average hit points of a disturb is 2 hit points.
Oh.
On the bright
They
side,
literally have 1 d4 hit die.
Ah.
All
Seems
of
like
them die.
overkill then.
there is something you actually get to do though. You get to make Gelram at half health. Gelram's at half.
I rolled
wow.
really
yeah.
good.
You did. Good news is they all got blasted and splattered against the wall. At which point the loud noise wakes up all the remaining Sturbs.
All one.
All one remaining Sturb.
Oh
So
no!
scared. Oh, I should have attacked the birds, because then I would have got that Sturge too.
And Rot runs forward and says, "Burbs, attack the Sturbs!"
Do it.
Are they though?
They are.
They are?
9. Wait,
All right. Speaking of Burbs, Erd.
Bird's gonna try again.
All right.
Because I believe in them. Okay. 18.
Yep.
They got it.
Can
got
they?
it.
Is it possible for them to roll lower than a 2?
No.
They can roll
they're
8
dead.
too.
They could roll 8 too. Just 2 little pecks and then go on.
And now we loot the body.
Ow. I'm pulling their beaks out, I guess.
Because they were probably left in you when they got
Ow.
blasted away.
Ow. Ow.
How many
Nico feels
attacks?
nothing. He's just trying to get that pouch off the dead dwarf.
On the floor in the back of the Sturb cave, lies the desiccated corpse of a dwarf explorer who died here many years ago, part of a failed expedition. A leather pouch on its belt contains 35 gold.
Yes.
The stream continues.
You mind blowing
To
the
the,
curing words
east.
over me? Hill wounds, whatever it's called.
I
You
can
want some
min.
arrows?
Yeah, berries might work too.
Okay. I could do cure wounds, but I have 24 good berries. How many do you want?
Ten.
Wait, is that what you think?
10.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear.
That must be 4 off the max though.
Do you want 14? Then I'll still have 10 left.
That's good.
Okay.
I almost got taken down by like 4 Sturges and a bard.
The bard did more damage than any of the Sturges.
It's like, that'll show that dead ogre who the dancing bard is.
What do you got against you? It'll happen.
The ogre.
Oh yeah.
Something about dancing bards. He's not
Oh yeah.
something. I don't remember.
Prancing bards.
Prancing bards.
Great Ulfi would not lower himself as to use the weapon wielded by prancing bards.
Yeah. Ah.
Continue on.
Yep.
Yep. I think we chose the right path.
The descending fissure opens abruptly into a high cavern, its ceiling easily 40 feet or more overhead. The stairway continues to wind down along a ledge that follows the north wall of the chamber. This is described as if you were entering from the other side, which connects back to the chamber you were at before. A fast-moving stream about 5 feet wide runs across the floor of the chamber from the north and disappears under a low stone overhang to the south. Large passageways exit to the southeast and northeast. Right. What would you like to do?
Following the river.
I
Wow.
thought no, it stops.
Yeah, it goes into a wall.
Just walk into the wall. Clearly. So it looks like there's two paths.
Yeah, I got an 18 for survival to find like tracks. Do a little check. See if there's been any path, any people walking. Probably not, but
What are we looking for in here again?
the damn staff piece.
No, what's the other thing?
you don't see very many footprints around here. However, you do hear the fluttering of wings up on the ceiling.
Oh shit.
Fun.
All the sturges. What bad.
Shatter the ceiling!
Shatter the whole ceiling? That sounds like a good idea to you? That sounds like a good idea?
In the cave?
The cave that we are currently standing in?
With the
You do
stalagmite.
realize you're talking to like a 6 intelligent half-orc, right?
Also, you'd have to be
Still
in
gonna
the
be
air in order
concentrated.
to cast it, because it's a cube from your
Well, no,
standing point.
shatter.
Oh, shatter, yeah, sure.
And if you had to be in front of me, I could also lay my back.
You want to shatter?
No.
That's
No.
her.
No.
You don't want to shatter?
No.
I mean, we could shatter.
I'm okay not shattering the ceiling that's right above us.
I mean, it's a thing you could do.
I'm gonna not do it though.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess you can roll for initiative.
Okay.
I mean, our surge is really worth shattering.
Ah, no. Marching order is really hard to turn off sometimes. Right. Gelram.
18.
Herd.
4.
4. Nico.
7.
Gelram, you, these are all, the Sturges are 40 feet in the air.
How far can you throw an alchemy fire?
I think it says in the, let me check.
Yeah, it's probably only 30. Damn.
You need like a grenade launcher.
It is range 20, 60, so
Disadvantage.
with a disadvantage you could throw it, or you could recklessly throw an alchemist fire.
It's Gelram.
It's
hell
not
yeah.
it is a ranged attack, so if you can recklessly attack with a ranged weapon, then
That's a good question, actually.
It.
No, it has to be strength-based.
yeah, this would be dexterity. That's the
Yeah.
throw.
So, well, disadvantage it is.
You just gonna like set the floor on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is based off of dex. I don't assume you get proficiency.
It is an improvised weapon.
Yeah, so it's only a 7.
Yeah, you throw it up against the ceiling and it flares with light. However, you are now able to clearly see the 4 Serbs that are on the ceiling.
I gave you guys lights.
Thanks.
We
Not
have
like
dark
we could-
vision.
Rot says, well, now that you've sighted it, you should try again.
Believe in you. Oh,
If it wasn't a disadvantage,
yeah, but
5.
Yeah. All right.
give us more light.
All right. The Serb will run out to Girdlim. Girdle Rim.
Purple.
Girl Rim.
they don't have advantage for once.
Hooray! 14.
Misses.
Hooray! Sturge on Gillaroom.
I should be building tolerance for this.
17.
Hits.
4 piercing, and it is currently grappling Galroom, or attached.
Hopefully they didn't go through this thing. Hole. Just make the new hole.
No, it's like this conveniently placed hole.
Nico.
Can I try to stab the one that's on Gale Rim?
Sure. This can't possibly go wrong.
21.
Yep.
And
It's dead with off your modifier, plus 1 magic weapon.
Yeah.
What, 17?
Yeah. Government dies. I mean, the Sturge dies.
Wouldn't have dropped me even to half.
And then
Sturge's gonna. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna back away.
There's a Sturge
Disengage.
near next to you. Disengage and move away.
Yep. Now you have to go further to get to me.
Okay. It flies 40 feet to you.
Yep.
Over everyone.
He's like, ah, but look at this tasty goblin.
18.
Hits.
You take 6 piercing, and it is currently atturched.
We should do a chest bump.
Nah, because then I'd probably fall over.
At least it squishes both of them.
No, yours is dead.
Attacking Urd.
Okay,
Oh, 7.
Misses.
Urd.
Set mine on fire.
So yours on fire. I'm actually going to. I'm going to take one in front of me first with Shillelagh. Yes. Why not? Wait, because it's like at my level at this
Well,
point.
you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
disadvantage to the reduced flame on him.
Yeah, you would, because he's.
Exactly.
forgot.
I'm not doing that.
I forgot about that.
That's okay.
You shillelagh him in the face.
And I crit it.
Oh, of course.
It's dead.
What's the crit count?
It's a 2d8.
I know at least me alone, I have like 6.
That's 14.
It's already dead. It died before you had a chance to count up your total.
Yay! And then the birds are gonna help Nico out.
Okay.
Kill my bird.
And they did 17.
That hits, and they die.
Yay!
You go
Unless it
high
has like
five
3 HP, then it can actually survive.
Kill him.
Someone attack the one in front of me. 21.
It's dead.
Yay!
Oh, wrong one. And I think that's a good place to stop.
Sounds like it.
I think we did pretty good.
Yep.
Did I?
So,
Did lots of
thanks,
critting.
thanks for joining us.
On this critical night.
Murderhobos Anonymous, also, aka Critical Night.
Critical Anonymous? No.
Clearly, we will never roll a critical attack ever again.
Yep.
We've used them all up for all eternity. Sorry, Laura. We stream every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you all have a good night. So we will transition over